Hey everyone, I'm here today. I'm going to be doing the book cover tag, a video that I attempted to do twice yesterday and failed. The first time I was blabbering on and on about book covers that I loved and hated, and then I realized that I was going on over 15 minutes and I hadn't even gotten halfway through the questions yet, so I'm like, alright, let me just start over. And then the second time I'm getting into it, and my dad started knocking on the door, and I tried getting to go away, and it just wasn't working. And then my laptop battery died because I wasn't paying attention to it. But yeah, so I'm in this strange location. This is actually my brother's room. I'm in here because I'm babysitting a special guest, which is Bella, the cutest dog in the world. Mama. This is actually his girlfriend's dog that we're gonna be watching for a couple weeks, and I'm trying to keep her out of trouble because I'm the only one watching her right now while my brother is MIA. So let me just get started with the tag here. Like I said, this is the book cover tag. It was created by Mr. Richard Denny. Check down below for the link to his original video. I'm just gonna get started with the questions before the dog starts having a fit or anything. The first question is, what are your top 6 favorite book covers? And I already did a list of favorite book covers last year, and I find that video nearly unwatchable at this point, but if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. Whew, sorry for Bumpy, that's the dog doing that. Okay, check in the down bar for that, and my Goodreads as well. I have a bookshelf favorite and least favorite covers there as well. So these are top 6 totally different covers from anything that I've said before, and they are Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I love the colors, and I love the it looks like a painting, and it's really pretty. I like the calligraphy and all the swirls and all that kind of fun stuff. Next one is The Emerald Atlas by John Stevens. Again, I love this green design of the atlas. It's like books and globes and stuff, and then in the middle it looks like an oil painting. It's very pretty. Thought the book was actually kind of mediocre and unoriginal, but love the cover. The next one is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I just think that this one is very simple and yet very effective and very appealing to me. I like the design, I like the colors, I like the font with like the chalk or crayon-ish writing, and I usually don't like blurbs on covers, but they work on this one because they fit in with the font. So we don't really pay attention to what they're saying because that kind of stuff annoys me. I think it looks cute. Next one I have is Perchance to Dream by Lisa Matchev. I also love all of the covers to this series. I love the Eyes Like Stars cover, and I love So Silver Bright, probably the best, but I don't have that one, and I'm only showing books that I actually have on my shelf. I love illustrations on covers, and it has almost like an anime/manga-esque feel to it, and you can tell who all the characters are, and they fit their descriptions, and again, it's just really pretty. And just as a bonus, there's Eyes Like Stars on the back right there. I only didn't show it just because I could only do 6. Next one I have is Incarnate by Jody Meadows. I'm usually not one to go for the big faces on covers, but I really like this one because it's not just a face, it's kind of haunting actually, with that weird butterfly eye mask thingy, and then the like really bright eyes and the colors and how it's faded and stuff, and I just think it's really pretty and eye-catching. And the last one that I have is The Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Again, this is a big face, but it's different because it's in shadows and it's kind of mysterious. Just like the character in this book, Haru, is mysterious, and the kind of more shiny, feathery eye mask blue thing really makes it stand out too. And I just think, again, that is just really pretty and very effective. Next question is, what is your opinion on morphed covers? Basically, when they change the cover. What is my opinion on this? My opinion is, that is what I think. Especially in the middle of a series when they're still releasing it and they change the cover, I feel like it's just a conspiracy by the publishing company to get people to go out and spend all of their money rebuying the same book twice for all of the ones who, you know, are OCD and like their covers to match. I don't have that kind of money to go and rebuy books, but it kind of makes me want to do that because I do like all of them to match. And I have an example right here, Delirium by Lauren Oliver, the old cover, love that one. Then they redid the covers and they look like this. That's Pandemonium, just ugly, fake, and I don't like that. Just is not good. And I just saw it today online. I'm hoping it's just a big joke or something. The cover to Shades of Earth by Beth Revis. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Check the link below. I'm not gonna get into it in the video, but just not appealing at all. Number 3, how important is the book cover? Well, I feel like the book cover is very important. I don't actually judge a book by its cover, but it's the first thing you see, especially when you're browsing through a store and you don't have any other information, you're just looking around. The first thing that, you know, will possibly draw you in is an appealing book cover. So, while I feel that there are lots of books that I love that have ugly covers, I do think it is important for books to have an appealing cover, even though it's not the most important thing. 4 is what types of book covers draw you in. Well, as you could just see from my little sampling of covers here, I love illustrations, just designs and patterns, pretty things. I do have one guilty pleasure of the girls in pretty dresses thing that a lot of people are tired of. I still think it's pretty, although it is becoming overused. I don't know, just those are the kinds of things I like. Just fun designs. And number 5, what are your book cover pet peeves? As I already said, when they change the cover, especially right in the middle of the series as it's still being released, I cannot stand that. I also really hate, I am not a fan of the movie tie-in covers. I just have this thing where stuff like this, I don't like just a photograph on the cover. I like more to see illustrations, like drawings and paintings and designs, that kind of thing, not just a plain photograph of someone, especially just a big face. Just not my thing. Number 6, do you like short descriptions or long ones? I'm a couple examples here actually. The trend seems to be for pretty long descriptions, stuff that would generally be, you know, about this length right there, taking up that whole inside flap. But I saw, this is like the first time I've seen this actually, when I was reading The Fault in Our Stars. That's the description, that's it. That's actually more of what you normally see in the little summary on the copyright page, which this one actually does not have that, I guess because they included here. I like that a whole lot better, actually. I feel like on the inside flap, too much information just becomes overwhelming, and a lot of times they really miss like the big picture. They'll tell you a lot of stuff, but it's still, sometimes I read those and I still feel like I have no idea what the book is actually about. But I don't know, I don't usually mind it either way. I do prefer short, but my one thing I cannot stand with descriptions, and it's not really that common with new releases now, but I especially have noticed it with a lot of mystery books, especially some of my Agatha Christie ones, not even old editions, ones from like the 2000s, where the description will just be flat out wrong, and it is clearly obvious that whoever wrote it did not actually read the book, and stuff like that. I'm reading the book looking for something that happened in the description to actually happen, and it doesn't, and it turns out to be something else, and I'm like, how did nobody catch this? I don't know. So that concludes my book cover tag. I gotta go watch this puppy now, and as well as my camera is rather precariously perched. I don't know if you can kind of see it doing this. And, yeah, this is really the only place I can do it, because honestly, it's nuts. So I'll see you guys later.